Okay, we're all ready?
Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 75 with Jillian Gomez and Delaney Barber. We're going to talk about ZenOne, big announcement. How do we feel so far about this announcement?
Really
I'm feeling
excited.
good. Yeah.
I'm excited to see
What's been,
what else our clients have to say. So far, we've got a lot of interest with demos and interest in seeing what type of integrations we're going to have in the future. So, yeah, we've got a lot of excitement so far, which is great.
Hmm.
that's awesome. Let's show people what that announcement was so that we're all on the same page so that people are not surprised or confused about what we're talking. I just need to find it. I just had it open. When you have this many tabs open, it's really hard. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna do the entire screen and come back to this big announcement here. This is not it. So we basically sent an email to all of our Zen Supplies customers and we said, look, you've been a great member and a great partner for all these years. We listened to you. We know exactly what you want and we want to deliver. And so this was the whole announcement that we've made that back in 2016, we launched Zen Supplies with a simple goal to streamline the ordering process and help organize the dental world one order at a time. And I think we're still on that mission and we're trying to get to that North Star. When you walk into the office, there are no longer whiteboards. There are no longer people screaming, where's my lidocaine and where's my Burr 331? And it's like, it's Zen, right? It's cool. And so we decided that in 2021, actually, we decided to launch a new platform and go all in with private practices and help them with inventory organization and things like that. And so we sent this announcement. Delaney, when did we send it?
We sent it on the 5th of September or the 6th of September.
Okay, so it's just a
I can't remember if
little
that was a
over
Wednesday.
2
I know it's a
weeks.
Wednesday. Uh-huh.
Yep. Yep. And then we provided emails and phone numbers and things like that, offering people to being able to go in and schedule the call. So what's been response so far, Delaney?
Like I said, it's mostly been people excited and wanting a demo to see the platform and what we've got so far. And then we've also had a couple of people with interest on what we're going to be building into it, like the integrations to work with their practice management softwares and just lots of excitement. I haven't had any negativity or pushback yet. I'm kind of hoping for some so we can see where we need to improve before we even launch it. But yeah,
I
I'm,
love
I'm
it.
excited to
That's cool.
to see, yeah, what else people have to say.
From what you've seen so far, the new platforms ZenOne and what we have in Zen Supplies, where do you think the pushback might be? Like, where do you see it?
Um, I think I've given my own feedback as an assistant myself and what I think people would not like and what I wouldn't like as an assistant myself. And that's in our inventory list. I think there needs to be a little more customization in there and photos. I think those are the biggest things. I think our inventory list needs a little more development, but I think we've got some great ideas in the books for that.
Right. And speaking of images, Jill, maybe this is a good segue into what you've been working on. The big
Yeah.
promise for ZenOne is largest, best in class online catalog. How do you feel about it?
No pressure.
Right.
Good. Yeah, I I mean, I'm really passionate about it because coming from also being a dental assistant, I know how important it is to have those images, descriptions, all correct. And I think we find a lot, even like in demos, people are looking at the images, right? That's where they go first to see if the product is correct. And sometimes people are throwing that in their shopping cart just based on the image and just looking at the product title really briefly. So I'm really trying to take a lot of time and pride into making that correct for our clients. And then also, we're working on an exciting new thing with catalogs with the attributes, right? So linking key characteristics with products like gauze. So when I go to search gauze, my cross text, I can also then see items at the bottom that are similar, but maybe not that cross text brand. Maybe it's a house brand, but it's still non woven. It's still a 2x2 and has the same packaging. And I can switch if it's a lower cost and try something new there. So I'm excited about it. It's something that's going to constantly, obviously, have to be tweaked and worked on to make sure
Yeah,
it is up to our standard as well, because we want to have the absolute best for our clients. So it's an exciting project.
that's awesome. What's been the most surprising part so far? Like maybe a category or a product or part of
Oh,
the
that's a good
process?
question. Um, Honestly, it's, I would say, just trying to really focus on the detail, because all the distributors have different descriptions sometimes for the same manufacturer product, or they're using the same manufacturer SKU, but instead of it being a 2000 pack, it's 200. So me working and then also training my team to see those details so that we can recognize, okay, same manufacturer number, but slight difference there. So we have to make sure we're paying attention and separating those products.
Yeah. And just talk about this a little bit about your team. Like I always thought that our competitive advantage was that both of you guys are from dental field, dental assistants. And
Mhm.
so, and that's what we're trying to do to make sure that when we work with customers, everybody has that understanding what it's like to be a dental assistant. And so maybe Joe, talk a little bit about what your team looks like and how is it assembled.
Yeah, so I currently have two people who have worked on catalogs before previously with Zen Supplies on my team. Delaney is actually also on my team, helping consult and look at our subcategories and generic names so that we have those right. But in addition to what Delaney said, we want that flexibility. So when you're in your inventory, if we categorize a certain product one way and you don't, you can switch it and make it to how your office categorizes that product. So there's that custom availability in case you're like, yeah, like I see this is technically a disposable product, but I want it with my Profi like items or wherever you want it in the catalog. You would be able to make that customized for your office.
That's fantastic. Delaney, what have we done so far as demos and showing the new product to our existing customers?
Um, well, we've only done a couple of demos so far, and we're in the process of making a video for them. So if they're not able to sign up for a demo, then they'll at least be able to see our tutorial video of what it's going to look like. Um, I've gotten a lot of response so far. So anybody that has questions about what it's going to look like, we give them that information, or ask them if they want to do a demo. That's kind of what we've done so far. But like I said, I hope more people will reach out or push back with feedback as well. We also have a, um, sorry, I can't think of the word right now. Our
I'll
customer
come back.
advisory board.
There you
Our
go.
customer
Yeah.
Yeah,
advisory board, we just formed. So we have that first meeting next week, so we can get some feedbacks from some of our clients that have been with us for a long time, or been with us from the start of ZenOne as well.
that's fantastic. And actually, a little bit about the customer advisory board. We try to make sure that we have the doctors, we have the practice owners, practice managers, and we have the dental assistants. So we can see, and hopefully, my hope is that we can discuss the features without worrying who is who and what are the titles are, just using our backgrounds and the knowledge of either the product or the problem during the meeting and get the feedback. And so, and
Yeah.
from a product standpoint, I'm very proud of the team on the technical side and what we've done. So it's been a lot of going back into the foundation of the platform, even though it's a brand new platform that we've built. there's still some decisions we made in the past that we needed to revisit and tweak a little bit. And so that's what the team has been doing. And our main focus is having the real-time data on stock availability and real-time data on the pricing. So we're making a lot of effort there. And then as soon as that's done, we're going to start moving towards automating, adding distributors, or making it a little bit easier. And then the full focus is going to be on my inventory. So that's a sort of a roadmap that we have. And then by the end of the year, we hope to make a lot of progress in that direction. So it's all exciting.
Yeah. And I think one thing that makes us a little bit different too is we want that negative feedback, right? Like we want the offices, the customers, be blunt with us. Say what you don't like. Say this looks like crap. It's not user friendly, whatever. I think that's where we don't want people to sugarcoat and be like, oh yeah, like looks great.
Yeah.
Like, no, get into the nitty gritty and tell us. So I think it'll be exciting.
Yeah, I was also going to add, Tiger, with what you said about our customer advisory board having a range of different titles of people that we've invited to be in there. Everybody is going to have a different experience when they use a platform like ZenOne. So some people in the office, like the office managers, might be using more reporting functions, while lead assistants will be actually doing the ordering, but doctors might kind of shop around and put things in the cart. So having that feedback from a range of different people is super important. So we truly get an idea of where our shortcomings are or where our strengths are too.
That's fantastic. All right. Any closing thoughts? Because I don't want to hold you for too long. We've got too much work to do. Anything that we need to focus or anything to add to this discussion?
I am just excited for everything that's to come, and I'm really excited for more people to ask us questions. So if you're hearing
and give it a try.
Yeah, send me an email, give me a call.
Yeah. And I'll say
just very quick.
Go ahead, Tiger.
While we're on this, Jill, keep that thought. Delaney, what's the plan as far as migrating current customers? When do you plan on doing that?
We have well, let me back up. Our current plan for the majority of our customers is going to be in the new year, the beginning of the new year, so in January. We have a loose plan of migrating a couple of offices from like Texas earlier in this year. So probably, I don't know exact date, so I don't want to be on here telling you guys when that's going to happen. But this year, we're anticipating to migrate at least some of our Texas offices, and everybody else will be likely in the new year up until June.
And then what happens after?
After June?
That's a big question that people ask me all the time. What happens after June?
You want me to make this announcement?
I don't know.
Sunsetting.
You can say honestly, just the way it is. We don't know.
Yeah. Well, we have a loose plan to sunset Zen Supplies. So, of course, anticipating how that goes and how the migration goes, we'll be sunsetting Zen Supplies, which means you won't be able to use it anymore after June. But yeah, we're really happy with where we're going in ZenOne, and we think everybody else will be really happy with it too. So
exactly. Jill, what was your thought?
Yeah, I was just going to say that even after we launch, after we merge these Zen Supplies offices and start selling, that we're going to continuously work on the platform to make it better, right? We're not going to say, oh, it's built, it's done, good to go. One thing I love about Zen is we are constantly innovating and trying to make things work better, work faster, make more improvements, take feedback and put that into consideration with features. So it's all very exciting.
Right. We always say until that whiteboard is gone, need to order whiteboard in every single office. We still have so much work to do. Right. And we'll see what happens after that. But that whiteboard, oh my God, it drives me nuts. Every single office I go to.
And every office has it, right? Like without fail, it's somewhere in the office.
Exactly. So we got work to do. All right. This was short and sweet. We'll see you guys soon. Maybe we'll do another update sometime October, November, just to make sure we keep everybody updated.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Thank
you. Thank you. See you
Bye.
soon.